Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you how to switch over to the new website. We need to have this done by the 31st. If we don't have it done by the 31st, then the company is just going to do it for you. And when they do it for you, it's probably not going to be what you want. It only takes a couple minutes to do this, so please take the time to do that. The first thing you're going to want to do is go to your current website, and any customization you have here, verbiage-wise, you're going to copy that, right? And you're going to want to put that in a Word doc. So any information that you have in that website, just save it to your Word doc and you'll come back to it. Now you don't have to do that for any of the back pages, so any of these pages are just fine. You only have to do that for your home page. So we'd want to copy this, we'd want to copy this, and then that'll set you up to change your site. Log into your website. Now I was already logged in, and then go to Site Builder, Collections, and then Layout. Now this was giving me trouble earlier. There we go. Got to hit right on that arrow, I guess. Okay, and then you're going to go through and pick which website you want. Now there's quite a few choices, and let's say we're just going to go to Manager, right? Because that's who I am. Now, if you look at these different websites, there's only one, there's going to be different titles under these. Now for the different titles, they have different, so for Farm and Ranch, video, this one also has it so where you can put video in, editable context, scrolling featured properties, call to actions. So there's different features to each one of these. This one's advanced, and you'll see on here it says advanced editor, so you can go in and do some additional editing on that one. So let's just say I'm going to pick this one. Okay. So I click preview, and this is what the website will look like, and then I'm going to go in and tell it to select that template, hit OK, and then the first thing I'm going to do now, if you have any issues and you mess up and you don't like it, you can just go back to past versions. Now I have not published this yet, so it hasn't showed up, so I'm still on my October 15th. Once I hit publish, the new one will pop up. I can go back to any of these versions that I like. Okay? So go over to website settings, and here you'll have third-party scripts, and there'll be a header, the body, and the footer, and those are different things that show up on the top of the website here. For now, just leave those blank. If you want to see what they are, just type something in there like test, right? And then, yeah, so test body, and then test footer. Okay. Now when I'm done with that, I just click third party. That saves it. You always want to make sure Google Translate is on, and then I go back to website. When I'm done with that, I go to home page, and I start playing with this stuff. Now, the title of your website is what shows up when the spiders go out from Google. So you want to make sure that this title has your name in it, that you're a real estate agent. If you want to get specific and get hyper-local, then put in where you work, the areas that you work, and so on and so forth. So your description is kind of already written for you, although you definitely want to put in there homes for sale. This is what the websites like Google are going to look for also, and your keywords. Keywords are homes for sale, and make sure they have commas in between them so it sees those as individual words and not as sentences. So these are also what Google goes in and searches. Okay. The next thing is color. You can pick the colors that you want, the themes that you want. I went with the Berkshire Hathaway colors, so I have my handy dandy cheat sheet here that tells me what the colors are. So 62 on red, 85 on red. Okay, 85 on red, 36 on green, 72 on blue. Okay, and then hit that color. You can add it to custom colors too. And then hit OK. Okay, so the Cabernet shows up. All right, go back, hit a hero. Now your home is waiting for you. You can change that to whatever you want. Johnny sells homes, and you can see it change as it comes over here. Now you can change the font. You can add some stuff. You can change the font style, although there's not a lot of that going on there. So you can highlight it, change the style, and see how it changes the style over here. Okay, and then I'm going to click here so it sends me back. Now with the hero, you can also change the hero background. Whoops. Okay, let's see if it does it again. Okay, so once you go in and you want to change the hero background, let's say I want this cool farm one, hit select image, and then it'll change that. Now, there are a ton of photos in here. If you see some in the farm and ranch that you want more of, click the button and it'll show you more. Now, the company also has some in here. If you want to use those are a good choice. You can do the stock ones, or you can do the personal ones. Oops, there's my dog, sorry. So whichever photos you want, there's a ton of them in there. You can also upload photos if you want to change it. So let's go with that one instead, because that one looks cool. Okay, then hit hero. Now your call to actions are your buttons, and you can change those. I think they give you 6 different ones that you can do. Remember, people go to your website for 3 reasons. They want to find a house, they want to know what their house is worth, and they want to contact you. So you definitely want to think about having those 3 in there. And then the verbiage for each one of those, you can see once I change that, it changes that verbiage. And I need to do that for each one. So I hit 2, and then for contact I hit 3. Okay, so property finder, I want to put that home valuation instead. So whatever verbiage you want to have in there, hit the call to actions. You're going to want to put your testimonials in there. You can also embed a link. You can do that from your website or from your YouTube channel. And then put some in there. And that's always pretty easy to do the testimonial from there, and then change the name, which is pretty cool. Okay, and then I'll go back to home page, testimonial, and then about. So this is your photo and about you. Again, you can change the image. And then featured properties. So your featured properties, just click the settings, display mine, the offices, multiple offices, listings where I specify the agent ID, or a specific listing number. So if you just want one house in there, all yours, you can put multiple agents in there, however you want to do it, which is a cool little feature. Okay. And that should be it. Now, once you do that, you're going to hit the publish home site. Once you hit the publish home site, it'll say, are you sure you can't go back? Hit OK, and then click on to past versions if you want to go back. You'll always want to, once you hit publish home, go back to site builder, click view website, and see what it looks like. So here's that test and that test body, and then the test footer I think is down here somewhere. Okay, so there you go, pretty easy. If you have any questions, please feel free to call myself or Nimrata, and we will get you all squared away. Okay, thanks.